Glorious entrance. I know, right? I was just sitting here thinking, what if I appeared like this, and then I just ended it? That's the stream. I'm not mute. I mean, I was muted, but I wasn't saying anything. So it's not like you missed anything. I was just sitting here smiling like, that's it. That's the stream. Goodbye, everybody. Well, no, technically you're right. I was muted, but it was intentional. I wasn't saying anything. I was just looking at you awkwardly. Because you guys are awkward. I said, hi, Berlin. Hi, Henry. How you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing better than I've been doing. Thank you for the host, Henry. I really appreciate that. The last few days have just been kind of terrible for me. You doing well? Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, nah, it's just conflict with people. Have you ever had a misunderstanding with a friend that caused them to scream at you in a parking lot? That's only a part of what's happened recently. Not fun. Who was the Karen? Who was, yeah. My friend was the Karen. Well, I don't know if I really consider him a friend anymore, but It's one of those, I probably won't go into detail, but it's one of those situations where someone said something and then was upset that it spread around and got back to you. And then they're not upset that they hurt your feelings, they're just upset that someone told you. And then when you try to talk to them about it, they get really pissed and scream at you in the parking lot. And then you wait till the next day and try to talk to them, and they scream at you over the phone. That kind of situation. A not fun situation, with lots of screaming. The screaming's not fun. The screaming was not mutual, by the way. It was just Karen screaming. That's what I should call him from now on. To be like, oh, morning, good morning. I just look at him like, morning, Karen. That'll show him. I guess other than that, things have been fine. I'm really tired after having like 4 days in a row of work. Although I did get off work a little early today, so I'm happy for that. I know, I used to hear screams for hours and past. It's one of the reasons I got disturbed and, I don't know, anxiety. Yeah, and like having to like listen to and like be the victim, especially if you're the victim of that kind of anger and like hostility, it's not fun. It's scary. I didn't like it, and I don't like it when anyone else has to go through that either. Especially when you didn't do anything to warrant that kind of anger, you know? Like I'm just trying to talk to you calmly, and you're screaming at me? Like, what? Yeah, it's just something, I guess. I'm definitely gonna be taking a break from talking to that friend. So, hopefully things will get better. Feels weird to call him a friend though, because I don't know if I think of him like that anymore, but as long as you guys have had a better day than me, I can just be happy for that. I also feel like, is my tracking off? It doesn't look like it's off, but if I stand right here. No, I guess it's fine. Somehow it feels like it's off, but then when I actually stop and look at it, it's not. So I have no idea. Oh yeah, so we're gonna be playing more Skyward HD. Crap, I forgot to set this to just chatting again. I like to set the stream to just chatting before I actually get into the gameplay, and every single time I forget to do that. Like, I remembered it last time, but then I forgot about it again this time. And I feel like, well, once I'm into the stream, it's just gonna create weird segments in the stream if I swap it now and then swap it back. Like, you might as well just keep it the way it is, you know? Sam always here, but better than having a bad day. That is true. I hope your day doesn't have any screaming in it though. Today's collab is Appa. I guess technically Appa is always here. Every single stream is an Appa collab. Unofficial, unannounced, surprise guest, it's Appa! Yeah. I might just be a little more chill today, since I'm just really tired and kind of fed up with the world. So we might have more of a chill stream, although I'm sure I'll still rant at somebody at some point, because you can't have a single stream without that. Okay, I believe I didn't like close the game or anything, so the game is still turned on and still at the exact place that I left off when we turned it off last time. So you don't even have to like boot it up the game or anything. It's just still setting on. If you ever read emails or stuff, people have to start by "Hello, Rune, Pyra, Apon, cats, squishies. Hello, dragons and squishies. 'Tis I, the email writer." That's how they begin their emails. If I ever get an email from one of you guys and it doesn't begin like that, then I'm just gonna send it right back to you like, no. Don't even bother. You didn't start it right. This stream is now declaring the official way to email Rune. And if you don't email me in that exact manner, then I will never, ever, ever approve of you. You'll just get no back in response. Okay. And child's a basement. No, I don't have a basement. I don't have children in my basement. I will stand by this until I die. I'll stand by this until I eventually graduate. God, even though it's probably gonna be like years and years and years and years down the road just to talk about it. Kinda sad. Let's move on from that. Let's just get to the game, right? Yeah, here we go. Alright. Oh, my Joy-Cons are fully charged this time and everything. Yeah, here we go. Oh, how long have you been? How long have you been here?
No.
I heard the news link. Zelda's fallen down through the clouds and you're going to look for her. Is that right? Dude, news spreads on Skyward faster than anything. Like, in 1 second, everyone goes from not knowing to knowing. Like, what, do they have the birds spread this around or something? What if a headcanon is that the birds can actually secretly talk, and they never do it while like, players are around or anything? But when you're not around, that's when they talk. And that's how they spread gossip around, by feeding it to the birds, and having them regurgitate it all over every single NPC they see. Right? Today, Coco meme review guest, Rune Vanilla. No, you remind me of Coco. No, sad day. I don't like how my shoulder is cut off in the corner. Better. I still get kind of sad when I remember Coco's graduation. Like, it was all over the internet at first. Now you don't see anything about it. I mean, I know it's happened and like it's done now, and that's why you don't see anything about it. But at the same time, how could everyone forget so soon? He looks like the guy that forced you to get that cat. It's Instructor Owlin. He's very different from Instructor Horwell. Instructor Owlin never talked about the auto jump. That's the big difference. The headmaster told me there's land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? No. So that's the famous sword. Wait, so he know about that? I thought a select few each generation knew. I guess he must be one of the select few then. Interesting that older people don't really talk about it. I'm pretty sure they don't. But it won't do you much good if you don't have a shield to protect yourself with. Here, take this with you. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Free shield! Let's go! The wooden shield is light and maneuverable, but it's the weakest of all shields. Of course, now I know why you gave it to me. You hate it. Also, keep in mind that it's particularly vulnerable to fire. If it breaks, you can buy a new one at the bazaar. It's a barrel cap. It does kind of look like a barrel cap now that you pointed out. Blah, 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 blah. Two can be shield. Blah. If you're not sure how to use a shield, Knight Commander Aegis at the sparring hall will happily teach you. No, I was just there. I'm not going back. Never. I'll never go back. Wait, no fire. I was gonna try to get my shield out. Master, I have an update regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light it created. I thought you were gonna stop forcing the gameplay to pop out and tell me stuff. The column of light has appeared to the south of our location, and signs indicate it has created an opening in the cloud barrier to the Lamanel. I must also caution you that descending to the surface armed only with a sword will result in a decreased probability of survival. I was gonna equip the shield. You talked to me before I could. I literally have it stuffed somehow into my pocket. I would think you know that, Fi. If you have not already done so, I advise you to purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. Dude, I just received a free shield. Leave me alone. I just haven't pulled it out of my pocket yet. Jeez. What button do I... Oh, R? Ah, there you go. See? Nice. Look how nice that is. I could take it off too whenever I want. Too bad I can't take the sword off. And leave it. What if Link just takes the sword and just tosses it over the edge? And it's the end of the game. Goodbye. Okay, so I don't need to buy a shield since I got one for free. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. If you talk to her, she gives you a free bottle, I think. Hey, you there! Yes, you, the adorable boy with the golden hair. Ew! Don't talk to me like that. Welcome to the potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're... You know, now that I think about it, why does she talk as if we don't know each other? Skyward is not that big. You'd think everyone here knows everybody. She talks to me as if she's never seen me before. Like what? Do you not live around here? I'm pretty sure you've got a house around here, lady. Bottles are one of the best items. I agree. They're one of the best items. Super useful, and they're just cute. Bottles are just cute. I feel like bottles are underrated because no one ever talks about how cute they are except me right now. You can drink a potion when you're injured to fill up your hearts. You're one of those knights, aren't you? The one in training at least? Again, okay. You talk as if you don't know me. What, like, does Link sleep that much that he's really just in his room almost 24/7 to the point that there are people on the island who don't know him? Let me tell you, one look at you and I can tell you'll need my potions by the cauldron full. One look at you and I can tell you'll be an absolute failure who gets hurt every 24 seconds. So don't try to slink away without stalking up. I just came for the free bottle, lady. Stop insulting me. Forgot to ask if you have an empty bottle on you. Staring very intensely. I don't know if I like that. Just so you know, I can't sell you a potion if you don't have an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason, I like you though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. As for no reason really. Can't think of one reason off the top of my head why. I'd like to think Link has a bunch of reasons why you'd like him right off the bat. This lady's just so dumb she can't think of even one. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things besides potions in an empty bottle, so it's a useful thing to carry around. You'd also think this is common knowledge that everyone knows, but okay. Yeah, talk about it like it's some secret. I know it's for gameplay purposes, but like... Just to have someone tell you that you can put other things into the bottle too. It's just kind of weird. It's a container. You can put all kinds of stuff into any container. Any bottles fit in your adventure house? No. I will not push R to take a look. Not right now. If you ever get to the point where you can't fit any more stuff in your pouch because it's full, you could always drop stuff off at the item check. What would you like to buy? How much money do I even have? I think I have a good bit of money. Yeah, this is really the only one I'm going to be using right now. If I even need it, I might not even need it. Only 20 rubies. Well, I know I have that because I got a red ruby. Because I remember I made that red ruby raspberry joke like at least twice. So we definitely have more than enough for that. What can you put other than hearts, berries, milk, and water? Mushroom spores. That's one. If you want a potion powered up, go see my husband at the end of that counter. No! Okay, good. We got that. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. That guy will stop you like constantly trying to talk to you. He's really creepy looking. I don't like it. Okay. I think that's all we want to do right now. Got the shield. I would love if we could upgrade the shield, but there's no way I have what I need to upgrade it. Now I think about it, what do I need to upgrade it? I'm really curious. I'm just gonna run back in here and check. I thought about that while I was in there, but I'm like, well, I don't have what I need, so like, why bother checking? But now I'm just really curious just to know. Oh yeah. Hey, welcome to the scrap shop. I can use the stuff you find to upgrade your gear and make it even stronger. Okay, yeah, upgrade gear. Okay, so this will show you all the items that are upgradable if, like, you know, that have the ability to be upgraded. Not that you have the stuff for it necessarily. So, we have the jelly blob that we need. We need one monster claw and one amber relic as well. I think they even have the rupees to pay for it. Does it say? Yes. Okay, it says down here in the corner, it's behind me. I have 116 rupees right now. That's way more than I thought I had. But hey, there. Good to know. I know you're gonna get mad at me. Oh, you changed your mind? Well and all. If you go up to any of these shopkeepers and like don't actually use the service, they get so mad at you. I mean, Gondo's not that bad, but like the other ones will get very annoyed. It's one thing I kind of dislike about the bazaar, just a little bit. Okay, what do you have to say? Look up there, it's Beetle's Air Shop, it's here. Yeah, now I think about it, I don't think Beetle's Air Shop was there before. He sells bug nets there. I want one so bad. There's a bell hanging down from the shop, and I hear if you ring it, Beetle will stop for you and pick you up. But that bell is up off the ground. You have to launch something at it if you have any hope of ringing it. I'll just take my sword off my back, throw the sword. I don't think Fi will mind at all. Yeah, to the land. Let's go. I almost forgot what button was to call my bird for a second. I still really do wish they would have like built this game up from the ground up though, like they did for Wind Waker HD. I was like, I know it has a higher resolution, but I feel like unless you have side-by-side comparisons, you can't really see that much of a difference. Wait, what button is to get out the sailcloth again? Maybe he'll do it on his own. Oh god, no! He was not gonna get it off his own. Whew. Can you imagine if you just didn't get the sailcloth out? Like falls, dies. That's the end of the game. Cut the story, it ended. Master, please make sure to use your sailcloth when descending from high elevations. What? I just did! Failing to do so has a high probability of resulting in injury and death. But you conveniently leave out that part. I took the liberty of deploying the sail cloth for you this time, but in the future, you can manually engage it by pressing ZR before that. I did push ZR though, I did. I saw it, I pushed it. Don't get on me for being a bit slow. I forgot what button it was, okay? I'm used to playing this on the Wii, not the Switch. This is the fabled service that has long been a part of Skyward legend. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Hi, Hyper Robot Tenguis. Hello, Rune. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing today? Well, actually, I'm really tired and I've had a bad day for like the past 3 days. I guess I'm not really doing fantastic. I just said that. Maybe if I say it enough, it'll eventually become true. If they make a Zelda mobile game, would you play? That would depend on what kind of mobile game it is. It's like, I'm honestly not a big fan of mobile games. There are a few that are an exception. Oh. Okay, it's A to do backflip. If I push B. I pushed B again. Why are you pushing B for the backflip? Doing alright, making smash burgers and french fries from the Street Fighter cookbook with my mother. There's a Street Fighter cookbook? I didn't even realize. I actually don't really know much about Street Fighter. I didn't know idea they had a cookbook though. That sounds so random. He's such a big boy. Could you imagine if you had that thing as a pet? It'd be like Clifford, the big red dog. Imagine you put a leash on him, you just walk in the prison down the street and you just hear Clifford me and melody. Yeah, Street Fighter cookbook. I never would have thought that's a thing. I would have thought there'd be like a Cooking Mama cookbook before that. But then again, I guess any recipe in Cooking Mama is just normal recipe you can get from normal cookbooks. See, I can push the button 5. You don't need to get it out for me and lecture me about it. You think I'm not capable of pushing a button? I mean, I know my chat gets on me for not always being the best at video games. Are there any hearts in any of this grass? But at least everyone in the chat knows I know how to push a button. They don't get on me for that. But it's gonna be like my least faithful viewer when it comes to how much faith they have in me playing games. Young one. Child of destiny descended from the sky. Can you talk faster? That Yuki, it's not an eel. He's not an eel. Obviously, he's a big red dog. Raise the sword of the goddess Skyward to take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. Cool. Wait, I should just launch this at Beetle. Launch this at his air shop and make him come down. You think that'll work? Who is the least faithful viewer? Fine, she's got the least amount of faith in me when it comes to my gaming ability. She didn't know how to push a button. Faster Leg, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your Skyward strike. Oh, you don't say. It's not as if I can just look at the background and see a change for myself. No. I've also detected an aura that correlates closely to your sailcloth. I thought it said Sheikah Slate for a second. I was like, what? Esther Maz's aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as dowsing. Oh no, I don't like dowsing. No, I don't need dowsing explained to me. Yay, it's basically a tracking software built into your sword. Okay. I thought you said Fade, so you said she. No, not Fade. Fade's a good boy. Or is he? Da 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 dun. Here we go, hearts. Thank God. Not that I needed them, but like, I just want to stay topped up. I gotta get used to playing this on the Switch, so I might get hurt a good few times before I adjust to it. Speaking of Faye, are you guys looking forward to our B-movie script reading stream tomorrow? I didn't really see many people actually react to that. It's a teepee tent woman. Ah, the traveler descended from the clouds. Reading the word traveler just reminds me of like in Skyrim, where people can sometimes go like traveler. Descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. I have a name. You know. You didn't even bother to ask what it was. Tell me, what is your what is your name? I should have asked sooner, TV lady. Link, good, very good. Weird, very weird. You really will do it? Yeah, that's actually a thing. We're gonna be doing it. It's gonna be like a subathon. We're going to change up which channel is hosting. It's like every hour we change. So, I don't know who we're starting with. I still need to figure that out with everybody else. But yeah, every hour we're gonna swap who is reading the script. And yeah, we'll be hopefully get some good subs. And every single time someone subscribes to the channel, we start the script over. I don't even think we're gonna get through the whole thing. If we didn't, that'd be kind of sad, because that means no one subscribed for a long time. I also have not watched the B-movie in years. I have no idea what that script looks like. Faye sent me a link to a website that has the whole script on it, but I haven't looked at it yet. Which I'm happy, because Fire actually announced none of us have looked at the script. And I was thinking, oh, well, it's a good thing I didn't then, because if I had, then that would have been a lie. But yeah, so I don't even know what character I'll be reading for. Who knows? I said you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. The Skyward strike is yours to command, and mine to forget. I keep forgetting I have it. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, all so that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. If you just sat there for many years straight, then you must really need to go to the bathroom. You think she ever sleeps? Do you think she sleeps sitting up like that? You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Her name is just like the old one. Do you think that's what Link calls her in his head? Just the old one. Hey, Faye is playing Pokemon Shield. Hi, Faye. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it, the gears of fate have begun to turn. I feel like if any character is ever talking about like fate and stuff like that, it's not a good sign. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. Ooh. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. That kind of just makes me wonder, like, how was she meant to come down here? Like, if the tornado hadn't gotten her, how would she have come down here just on her own? I don't think the game ever tells us that. I guess it's not really a big deal, but I am a bit curious, you know? Link, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. Just move on, Link. Forget about girls and move on. That is your destiny. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as do you. She set out for foreign woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. I like how foreign woods is in almost every single Zelda game. It's great. Show me your map. What if I don't want to show you my map? Wait, how do I even have a map of this place? No human has been down here from the sky in like forever. What, did this lady just give me the map? It doesn't sound like that though from the way she worded it. How the frick does Link have a map of the surface? The X upon your map marks the path that will lead you to foreign woods. Maybe Fi like magically update the map, but I don't know if she has the power. You will be traveling in an unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey. And so I'll give you the power to create beacons. Oh, no, not beacons! When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at that location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. I don't like the beacons! Take them back! There. Paper Mario had magical map. Yeah, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. I wish I could play that on stream. Nintendo! Nintendo! Come on, Nintendo! You listening to me? You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Huh? Nintendo? Please consider putting 1000 Year Door on the Switch. Very, very pleased and very, very thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, wrong one. There we go. I would love if they put that on Switch. And like it's one of the most beloved Mario games. But I also feel like we should restart the hype for that game. Bring it back out. That game has aged totally well, and I would love to be able to experience it again. Though you cannot see it from where we are, a beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for a beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing A. Use your beacons well, and you will never fear getting lost. I will literally never use the beacons. I fear getting lost though. Naturally, not really. I'll just live in fear, okay? Life lessons, kid. If you don't like beacons, you live in fear. And that's just how life is. Go now, you must head into foreign woods and chase after the spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room. What you find there should prove useful to you on your journey. If she has magic hair, does that make her a Disney princess? You are ready. Leave through the door before you and head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all the questions you have for now will be answered in time. Go now, Link. Go bravely. I like how... Okay, not really. This is more of an annoying... like, kind of annoying but not really thing. Where it's like, why can these characters never just answer these questions that you have? It's always, your questions will be answered in time. Like, no, I have a question. I'm thrusting myself into grave danger to fulfill this destiny I know nothing about. You have so many answers, but you can't give them to me for no reason. Like, why? Why can't you answer some more questions? Do you have a good reason, old one? Yeah, that's what I thought. Didn't think so. Wait. That's mysterious. There we go, treasure chest. You got some revitalizing potion. This potion fully replenishes your shield gauge and also restores 4 hearts. Nice. I think that's also a potion you can get from the potion lady. Okay. Oh, I didn't stop to actually talk to the old one again to see if she would say anything different. Dang it. But yeah, like magic hair was one of the requirements for Disney Princess. Remember? Do you have magic hair? Magic hands? From the Ralph Breaks the Internet movie. Have you guys seen that? It means the old lady must be a Disney princess. She's got magic hair. Dude, what's going on over here? Rave party? I want in. Woo! Rave! Out of the way, Squirrel! Oh, it's a unconsensual rave. This is non-consensual. Here, take a non-consensual blade up your butt. Alright. Wait, I want to see if there's treasure. Dang it. Phew. Thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. I saw a post on Twitter earlier with this guy in it. Who were those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Dude, the forest is literally where you're most likely to find a monster like that. Don't you know fantasy worlds? Don't you live down here? Don't you think you would know you would run into them? Same goes for you. This is the second time I bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. Now think about it. Residents of Skyloft have lived up on Skyloft by themselves for like years and years and years and years and years. How exactly do we speak the same language as this Goron? That seems very odd. Now I know it would be a pain in the butt to have it so you couldn't understand any character you talk to, because they would all be speaking some foreign language. But it's not exactly the most realistic. That after eons of complete isolation with no contact with any outside races, that like we could just come down here and communicate with this race that we've never met before. It's kind of weird. I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Hey bud, I am Gorgo the Goron. Wow, fascinating. I am researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient text, there is some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky or down from this Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumored to be quite useful. This just reminds me of how they released a new amiibo of Zelda and her Loftwing. If you have it, it can help you go to the sky from anywhere in the game. Well, probably not from like indoor places like caves or temples. But if you're outside, yeah, you don't necessarily have to find one of these statues. Of course, there are a lot of them, so it's not really a problem to find one. I wish I pre-ordered the amiibo, but unfortunately I didn't. I did pre-order the game though. just didn't get anything for it besides the game. Like no pre-order bonus. I wish I got one. I was gonna look into locations where I could pre-order the game from to find like one that had a pre-order bonus, but I just didn't see any. Maybe they were all out by that point. I think the only one I saw was like Nintendo of the UK. I'm like, I'm not gonna order from the UK. Then they go on and be like, damn, it's an elf. It's not an elf. Oh dang, another elven folk today. Supposedly this statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I for one believe it to be true. I like Gurkle. He's a believer of mythical things. Any believer of mythical things can't be someone bad. They're all good guys. Cute chat giving me numerous examples of bad characters who are fascinated by mythical things. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It is a real head scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, does it not? Yeah! I encourage the believer. Ah, sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient culture here. I read it wrong the first time. All right, bud, you had better brace yourself because I am about to blow your mind. So get this, people actually live on this sky island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than birds down here. Wow, you don't say! But he never saw Hillian. I mean, yeah, I guess, but he's also never seen an elf either. Because they don't exist in Zelda. If that person is in a fictional world and it's like this don't exist, then yeah, it's weird. I mean, not really. Because, each fictional world has its own rules, just like ours does. Just like elves don't exist in our world, well, they also don't exist in Zelda's world either. They just don't. They're not a thing. I don't care who tells me. Hylians are not elves. You hear me? You hear me? Hylians are not elves. They're a race of human. I will literally fight and provide proof from this game later in the game. I have in-game proof to fight anybody who dares challenge me on that point. I've already decimated 2 people on Twitter about it, and I will fight and destroy every single person who challenges me on this point. Continue! Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in a perfect society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness. I don't know about that. The big scary moon. That was the point. I'm serious when it comes to Zelda lore. And so many Zelda fans get it wrong. I mean, like, I don't mean to sound, like, rude or anything. But I do see a lot of people who, like, forget important lore facts. And they start making theories that are so easily debunkable if you just remember this one thing from a game. There was one for Skyward Sword. That was a very easily debunkable theory involving Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild 2. But I can't talk about it because it would spoil some major story for this game later on. But it is a good example though. But yeah, people like forget lore half the time. And I understand like it's not easy to like remember all the lore. Not for everybody. Some people are just forgetful. Like me. I'm just easy. What? I'm just easy. Easy girl run. It's just easy for me to be able to remember lore about a game I really care about. But for other people, it might not be. Totally understand that. But then the people also get like defensive and like hostile towards you when you start to debunk their theory. Like, no, this is my theory. How dare you debunk it? How dare you challenge me on this really cool thing I thought up? And it's like, it is a cool theory. It's just not possible. You know? But listen, if you live with people with powers and you have a friend, it says there's no way someone had power to do X thing. Well, maybe they've never seen or heard of anyone that has that power. Like I said, fictional worlds have their own rules. If something is unheard of and has been unheard of since the history of ever, then yeah, there are gonna be some people who will say it's not possible. It's never been seen, heard, or done. Especially if people have tried to accomplish whatever it is and they haven't been able to. Then yeah, some people might not believe it's possible, and that's what they'll say. We know it's a fictional world, and we know it's stuff that's made up and that anything could be done because it's fiction. But to the characters within this fictional world, this is just their world. This is just their home. It's not any different than our world is to us. They don't know their characters. So to them, like yeah, their world has strict rules. They don't know anything could happen because they are at the mercy of a higher being's mind. They're just vibing. They're just living. Link Dude looks like a Christmas elf. It's Nintendo's fault. How does he look like a Christmas elf? I don't get that. Not only that, from what I can tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. But there's not even stuff there, bud. This Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. Wow, you don't say. Even more stuff to marvel at. Rune immediately thinks of a red-headed pompadour boss. I don't know why I said boss. He's not a boss. He's not a boss. Well, I guess he's the boss of Colin and Straight. Bully. Bully is what I should have said. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it is filled with wonders we do not have here. Wasn't this world also made by goddesses, though? Pretty sure I remember hearing that from like Ocarina of Time, I think. The buildings are all made of gold. An endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the place. One sip of that stuff and you live forever. The trees are heavy with plump fruit that cure all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magic wildflowers bloom everywhere. Skyloft, the place of mysticism and magic. And expectations versus reality, where it's just a giant hunk of rock in the sky that probably has bird poop all over it. Could you imagine the size of a Loftwing's poop? I don't think I want to clean that up. Where do Loftwings sleep, by the way? Now I think about it, yeah, where do they go at night? I don't think there's anywhere on Skyloft for the birds. What do they do at night? Where do they go? Why do you never see any bird poop on the ground in Skyloft? Conspiracy type. Dun 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 dun. And the weather. Oh, the weather, bud. Not too hot, not too cold. No chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. That is the Isle of the Goddess. Do you think Skyloft gets like insanely hot in the summer because it's so close to the sun? Amazing, right? Wrong! It is beyond amazing! You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? Sure. Guess we found a highly enthusiast. Well, I'd say more like a goddess and anything relating to her enthusiast. Yeah. Good to hear, bud. I am completely obsessed with this place. I cannot get enough of it. I wish I had more to tell you now, but I will need to research these statues to learn more. Next time I bump into you, I will give you the latest info. Yay! We met a new friend! Wow! Insta-clean. Now purchasable from your nearby grocery store. What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? Magic from the Isle of the Goddess. The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? It's because it likes me better than you. Now let's save it. Save. Girl! What was that? What was what? Me saving? You could see that? statue just reacted to you. What did you do? Come on, do not make a big guy beg. I've got to know. I wonder if that reaction is supposed to be to you, like, going into the sky. Or maybe he's just having a delayed reaction about the statue being cleared out. I have no idea anymore. I have to examine the statue further, but who knows what I might find out. Okay, Gorkle, I'll be over here, I guess. I was also, I've been meaning to ask this to you guys. I was gonna ask this during the last stream and I forgot about it, and then I just keep forgetting about it this stream. I was wondering how many of you in the chat have seen a playthrough of or played Skyward Sword yourself. I got a bottle of water here. I want to drink some water. I'm really thirsty. I should have drank more water during the day. Why won't this water bottle open? Open, water bottle, open! Ow, it's hurting my hand. I can't open the water bottle. Why is this water bottle so strong? Ow, 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 ow. Why can't they make water bottle caps more comfortable to grip? Just let me open it. I just want to sip. I just want to sippy sip. Nah, I'm sad. I can't get my water bottle open. Hang on, maybe I got it now. Yay, water! I like how you can tell I'm drinking water just because my model starts to have a complete seizure. The ones I almost beat were Minish Cap, A Link to the Past. Ones I played only a little were 64 ones, and I don't know if Wind Waker, GameCube of Toon. Yes, that's Wind Waker. So you've never played or seen Skyward Sword then. This is your first time seeing it. That's interesting. I've only seen some drawings of some of the characters from years ago. Dang! So this is like your first exposure to the actual game. That's actually really interesting. I guess I never thought that like my playthrough could be someone's first exposure to something. It's like normal but also mind-blowing at the same time. You know? You get what I'm saying? Peggy would be proud to you, Hydroid. Yes, I just gotta keep this water bottle separated from all these old water bottles. They'll probably have spit and bacteria in them because I drink them and then leave them on the floor. It's a bad habit. Master, now that you have access to the stone statue, you can return to the sky at will. Furthermore, by... Okay, they're playing Splatoon 2. Furthermore, by using a certain amiibo figure, you can return to the sky from anywhere on the surface and come back to where you left. This dialogue box is brand new, obviously. Please call me anytime you would like to use an amiibo. You can also enable or disable amiibo usage from the options. Okay, I don't have any Skyward Sword amiibo. Although, I mean, maybe some of my other amiibo would do something. I got a good number of Zelda amiibo, just not the Skyward Sword ones. Well, actually, I'm missing some of the Breath of the Wild ones too, and the Smash Bros. Toon Link amiibo. I still want that one. Like, I have a Toon Link amiibo, but not the Smash Bros. One, you know? It was one of the first amiibo. I wish I had that. I would do anything, you know? It's like my serious collection is the Zelda amiibos. Your Hollow Knight and Fall Guys were also my first time watching them. Pokemon Shield 2. Uncultured, I play Pokemon Sword! Shield is my sister's game. The plentiful water in this region clearly sustains. I didn't get to finish reading that! It is logical that the lush plant life and water resources have attracted animal species to this region. Yeah, I just got a magic map, I guess. I could walk over here, and then suddenly my map just flashes out. Looking at the probabilities, it is extremely likely that Zelda is somewhere in this area. I recommend you continue to use your dazzling ability to search for her. I recommend that you stop moving the dialogue boxes along when I'm not done reading it. The shield has Ludicolo, you missed it, joking. I know I just saved. I'm just doing it as an excuse to make sure I check that bird statue. So that way we have it accessible. I'm pretty sure if you don't check one, then you won't be able to fly to it. So I want to stop and like save every single bird statue. It's just good habit to have anyway, you know? Save often, so that way if something happens, well then you still got your save data. They're harassing the butt plant! Come on, stop, just let me kill you. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get, loser! I love his face! Huh? It's gone quiet. I can't do it. Cuckoo! Now there's a green one! I didn't even know they came in green! Don't hurt me. Board! Yeah, Board is like best boy. Kiwi Twitter that it's not Kiwi. I can't believe I can't do the Kiwi noise though. Sounds like I'm choking on my own sound effect every single time. Hi, what do you want? Master Link, should you have questions about anything, I encourage you to call me with down. Once I'm summoned, please select advice and then hint. I don't know why I said please because you didn't say please. Ignoring that, and I will promptly offer you information pertinent to your certain circumstance. Really? That's what you wanted to tell me? That I could push the button and summon you anytime? No! I know that! One thing I always liked about this area though, just the music. Listen to that music. It's so quaint and charming. It's so happy. It's like feels perfect for this area. You guys can hear it, right? Sorry, I'm just vibing to this music. Do any of these mushrooms have the sparkles? Sparkly mushroom. And make sure my volume is turned up enough so I can get to hear that. Okay, where did you go, Kikwi? Oh, there he is. You can hear it. Good. I actually checked out the VOD from the last stream. I was very happy to find that I could very quietly hear the music, which means all the sound effects are easily hearable too. Okay, I don't like you. Oh, there you are. You're not very good at hiding. At don't you guys think I should turn the audio up just a little more? There you go. If that's too loud, you let me know. Is that too loud? It's not loud, don't worry. Okay. I just want you guys to be able to experience it at a nice volume. He spotted me again! Just play dead. Just be dead and it won't see me. Huh? You don't want to eat me? Well, come to think of it, why did you fight off all those red monsters? That's because literally everybody hates them. I'm Machi. I'm a Kikui. You seem okay, even though you're scary. Thanks for helping me. Dude, if you think Link is scary, you clearly have not gotten out of your forest much. There's much worse in this game. That's weird, Kiku. A little while ago, I ran into another funny animal like you, but that one was a girl. Zelda? What's a Zelda? I don't know who this girl was, Kukui, but she was in a bunch of trouble when I saw her. Link once he swarmed, and by then, after people shared the post a lot of times. Huh? I feel like there's like a twin. That's like a Lincoln Post reference. A pack of those mean red guys were after her, Queen, but she escaped with the Kikui Elder. You shared it and forgot? Oh. Shared what? I don't know what you're talking about. Master, we have obtained new information on Zelda's current status. Breach, I'll add another quick. Oh yeah, I remember that now. I didn't know what you were talking about. Yeah, the Kikuis. They're adorable. I love that one. I love that art thread on Twitter. This information indicates that she was assailed by monsters, but somehow evaded capture. However, I infer that she is still in significant danger. I have marked the position of the Kikui known as Machi. Please confirm your current location. Furthermore, my analysis suggests that this Kikui most likely produces a false positive dowsing reaction due to the previous direct contact with Zelda. Oh, I forgot to be dowsing. I guess dowsing would have led me to Machi, but I don't like dowsing, so therefore I did not do dowsing. Using this hypothesis, I theorize there is an 85% chance that the Kikui Elder will also generate a dowsing reaction for the same reason. I propose you continue dowsing to search for Zelda. I propose we don't do that. You really spooked me, Queen. You keep some very strange company, friend. It sounds like you're set on finding this friend and the Elder. If you're heading that way anyway, would you mind telling our Elder that I'm safe? Cheer up, Kukui. I bet your friend is safe with our Elder. Don't say it, you'll jinx it. Tell the Elder that I'm safe. I'm sure the girl you're looking for is safe too. She's probably with the Elder, Kiku. Okay, I'm sad none of these mushrooms had sparkles around them. Man, that one didn't have anything in it. His tiny arms look so weird. He doesn't look weird. He's adorable. No! Look, Machi. His arms are bald. He's cute though. I like the Kikuis. The Kikuis are so underrated. Skyward Sword's got a lot of good races and stuff actually. It doesn't get appreciated enough. Well, I know a lot of people are playing it and like liking it now that HD Remaster has come out. Oh, Amarella! I found one! I'm sad though. We'll never get this screen again after this one right here. Because I took out the function that makes it so that every time you pick one up after you start the game, it tells you what it is again. It won't ever do this for Amber Relic again after this. He is cute, but the arm looks odd. You just gotta get used to more different looking character designs. Now if I just get a monster claw, we can go back up to Gondo and have my shield upgraded. No, don't save me. You're stupid! And that's why you're dead! Too smart. I'm too smart for you. You're not smart enough to live, is what I meant to say. I'm surprised I picked up. I did it way too early. Hello, hello. What's up here? Anything? Nothing? There's nothing up here. What's the point of me coming up here then? I keep wanting to try a fatal blow on these guys, but they keep dying before I can. I just remember last month you simping for the game. How can people dislike it? People after play the remaster will see it's like. How can people dislike it? People after play the remaster will see it's good. Ah, no! It's just too underappreciated, you know? A lot of people didn't like it because of things like motion controls and stuff though, so maybe people will finally appreciate it. Ah! Like there's so many good things, like enemy design, concept art was good, music, the aesthetic. I like how this forest it's got like a pretty normal forest setting, but at the same time feels so mystical and magical. I like that they captured that. I found you! Oi, hey. I am Bucho. Yeah, Bucho. Make sure I'm right. The Kikoi Elder. I saw the way you spotted me through my ingenious camouflage, Clee. You are clearly a master woodsman. Where's Zelda? Zelda? Ah, the girl creature with the blonde hair. She looked like one of your kind. Yes, she was with me, Clee. Are you playing with motion controls? Yes, I am. Because that's how I've always played it. I've never had an issue with the motion controls the way other people have claimed. I think it's because if you're playing Skyward Sword, like the Wii version, if you're playing the Wii version, if you're playing with the Wii remote that has the Wii Motion Plus built in, rather than a separate add-on you plug in, the ones with the built-in Wii Motion Plus don't really have the same issues. They're way better, way higher quality. So, I recommend them. I think they're more for the Wii U, like they're made for the Wii U rather than the Wii U, but if you use them with Skyward Sword, they're way better than, like, the original Wii Motion Plus. So yeah, I just play with motion controls. Is Ganon that pig species? Bokoblin? No, not really. I'm not really sure what species to pin Ganon at. Like, I don't even know if there is, like, a whole species for Ganon. Ganon's like the pig form that Ganondorf takes. Evil pig form. I guess maybe he's similar to Moblins and Bokoblins, but I don't think he's the same thing. Not really. It's kind of how, like, even though Bokoblins and Moblins are related, they're not the same enemy, you know? It's like that. That's a fat kid. It's Kiwi, not Kiwi. And he's not fat, he's just big. He's just tall. If you think about his body shape and, like, compared to Machi's, they're really the same. Machi's just a lot shorter. So they're not fat, he's just a lot taller. But now is not the time for such talk. The woods are full of monsters. I am worried about my missing tribe. Glee! The shock and worry has made my memories of the girl quite hazy. This sounds like coercion. What? You say you've met some of my people, Queen? Oh, so, I've met one. Hey, so Machi is safe, eh? Ah, Turk's playing Splatoon 2. Hi, Turk. Oh, but the monsters! They are still lurking in the forest. I don't dare leave this spot. 3 Kiklis are still unaccounted for. Could I ask you to search for them and make sure they're safe, Queen? Yay. It's a kind of, what kind of quest do you think this is? I was gonna say fetch quest, but you're not fetching something. It's not really an escort quest either. What kind of quest is this? Or does this count as a fetch quest because you're looking for something? Isn't that more of a search quest though? Search quest. I used to think Ganondorf was Urbosa species. I heard somewhere they only have one male in 100 years. Yeah, that's true. Although, I wouldn't use the word species. Their species is human. The race is Gerudo, which, yes, Ganondorf is usually the male that's born. But for Breath of the Wild, I think the part of the story was that he gave up reincarnation, so therefore became Calamity Ganon. Which is why the guy who gives you the female Gerudo outfit, that is the one male Gerudo. It's just not Ganondorf this time around. How he claims himself after he used bathroom, his arms are so tiny. Why is that what you're thinking about? Why is that where your mind goes? I am worried sick for my fellow Kiklis. If you could calm my fears, I might be able to remember more about the girl you... Remember more about where the girl you seek went off to, Queen. I can't read today. Learning that Zelda is no longer with the Kikli Elder is an unfortunate setback, but he may still have useful information. Taking this into account, I calculate an 85% probability that your quest will be aided if you find the lost Kiklis for the Elder. To expedite your search for these forest-dwelling creatures, I have added Kiklis as a dowsing option. Okay, but I don't need that. Ah, yawning. Do you need me to explain it? No! You don't need to explain anything dowsing. I know how to douse. It's not that complicated. Additionally, I will mark any Kiklis you discover on your map and disable dowsing readings for them. That way, you will not revisit the same Kiklis. This concludes my explanation. When ready, please begin your search for the missing Kiklis. I'd be ready sooner if you didn't have to tell me about it all the time. Oh, it's a fairy! You found a fairy! This playful sprite replenishes 6 of your hearts. Well, 0 right now. I'm not even hurt. Bug! Whoa! Come on. Shake him off. Shake him off. Shake, shake, shake. Bam, there you go. Pick it up. The sound of treasure dropping. see beginning game enemies so proficient with a sword. I don't understand that. Lopsa! You fought off all those red guys. So does that mean you're a good guy? See, I've got this problem. My legs have turned to jelly and I can't get down. Think you can help me, Clee? It's too bad you can't help him down in a nicer way, though. Just throw him to the ground and risk breaking his spine. There, you helped. Hero of Hyrule. Ah, that was effective. Anyway, thanks to you, I'm saved. Honey? Really? The Elder was worried about me? Well, I'm glad to hear he's safe, Quico. My name's Lapsa. I read it as Lapis for a second. My name's Lapis. If you see the Elder, can you please tell him where I am? Oh, Queen, my legs are still shaking. To be fair, if I was a very small, defenseless creature going up against a bunch of goblins proficient in the way of the sword, I would be scared too. Okay, almost there. Come on, come on, come on. You know what would be interesting? If one day they made a Zelda game that had a forest temple, think like a giant circular room and in the center is this really long vine. No! No Glaze! No Glaze! The Glaze poop on your head in this game. I don't like it. Wait, I wonder if I can kill one of them. Die, boy! No pooping on my head. I need to get some sleep. Have a nice dream. Take care, all. Bye, Borland. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night kisses. What was I saying though? Oh yeah. So like if you had this giant vine in the center of the circular room. Think that there's a giant pit around the room, and all around the edges are all these different doors and ledges that give you different things and all that. And you have to take a hold of the giant vine and just maneuver around the room with it. And there's like all these different places you could go. It's really interesting. I know Twilight Princess has like a dungeon with a room like that, but like not to the extent I'm thinking. Like it just has the long. Well, it's not really a vine. It just has like a long thing you can grab onto. I'm not gonna give it away in case you ever play Twilight Princess. But yeah, they should totally do that because it's a really good dungeon idea and I've never seen it done. I've been discovered, and here I thought I had a good hiding place. Well, technically that actually was a pretty good hiding place. He's a lot smarter than the other two. I'm Erla. You won't find another Kikwi in these woods that's half as good as hiding as I am. Except the Elder, of course. I like Erla because he always reminded me of a Greek person. He looks Greek. Probably because of the two leaves like on his head. It kind of reminds me of the Greek laurels. And then like the mustache doesn't really help either. I don't know, he just looks Greek. So it's just us two now. Not exactly. There's some other people here too, dude. Us and Upon. Okay, Upon. Wait, should I? No, I guess we'll just use this up. Ah! I clicked on something. No! No, get rid of that. No! No! I clicked on something in Streamlabs. Get rid of this! No, I don't want to see my growth tips. Close it. How do I close this window? I'm not seeing an X. How the frick do I close this window? I don't care about this. Close. I don't want to hit the escape button. I might mess it up. Close it. I can't see my stream anymore. No! Now I just made it. Now I just made it. Oh, hold on. No! I'm like trying to fix it. It's just getting butchered instead. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see my goals. I don't know how to close this. I didn't even want to open this. There we go. I fixed it. Oh my god. That scared me. I accidentally clicked some tab and it just opened up something that covered my entire screen. Yes, my screen. It covered my entire screen. I don't know. Some kind of analytics window? I don't want to see it though. Ugh. How did you find me? I was blending in perfectly with my environment. You found him already? I don't know how you do it, but you sure do have a knack for spotting hidden things, Queen. It's not like it's that hard. Plus, I just haven't memorized where all these things are. Don't even need to use dowsing. Don't even need to look around. Don't even need to use a walkthrough or anything. Just a good old memory. Ow! I was hoping I could go around you. Get out of my way. I'm doing that way too early. I keep getting worried it's not gonna pick up. There you go. Ah, don't eat me! I taste terrible! Let me go! Oh. You know, maybe the reason there's not that many Kikwi is because they really do get eaten all the time, and that's why they're terrified of everything. The elder was worried about me? I'm glad to hear he's safe, Queen. I'm Olo. If you meet the elder, tell him I'm here. I don't know if it's safe yet. I'm going to stay here a while longer and wait for those monsters to go away. You're gonna be waiting for a while. They're not going anywhere for a long time. I am not detecting any additional dowsing responses in the area. I suggest you go speak with the Kikwi elder. Cool. What was that just now, Key? Don't scare me like that. This must be so overwhelming, though. Not only are there a bunch of monsters roaming all over, well, I guess those monsters would have been there for a long time. Not only are there like weird creatures, like showing up all over the place, but then he's got like this floating magical blue lady that pops out, scares the Kikwis half to death. Punk Kikwi. He kind of does look like that. He looks like someone who would go to like a rock and roll show. Uno looks like a Kiss member. Think if I roll into this, I'll get any good results. No, nothing. There's a red rupee over there. I want that. What's over there where I can't reach it? Okay, here we go. So all my fellow Kikwis are well. And they want me to stop worrying? Ah, excellent! They know me too well. You have a real talent for finding whatever is missing, Queen. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you have my thanks. I feel much less worried now. I believe I just remembered where that young lady went. Is it possible to get so worried about something that you just straight up forget something else? I guess if you're worried enough, it could take over your thoughts. It's a road stream! I don't know why your notification's not working. Hi, Buddy Master! I don't know why your notifications aren't working either. I guess they're just sleepy. Like, I'm sleepy. I'm pretty sleepy today, too. Nah! Another Alpod! Okay, this is the last Alpod now. Why do I still have Sylvia over here? No, no! Alpod. Where's my other Alpod? Alpod. There you go. Another Alpod. This is a classic game. I know, right? I love Skyward Sword. That young girl, Zelda, was that her name? Yes, it's all coming back to me. She said she had to travel to the temple deep within these woods, Queen. I tried to warn her about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my... Go away, child! You're interrupting my stream. The clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own just to save. Does Zelda even have a weapon? Like, why do you head off to these places on your own in a foreign land full of dangerous beasts? I'm not gonna use the child! Is your PNG still there? I got rid of that one a while ago. Ironical Live was a long time ago. The only reason Sylvia is still here is because I recently collabed, and I've just had so many other things going on that I just don't think to remove it. Oh my god, his booty is massive. Finally a worthy opponent. No! I think she headed down that way towards the temple, Queen. But be sure to take great care if you follow her. That area is crawling with monsters. Bucha is best Kikwi. Well, I really like Machi too though. And Urla. Oh, I almost forgot, Queen. As a reward for fighting all of my fellow Kikwis, I will give you a precious Kikwi heirloom. Just let me fetch it for you right now. Pardon me a moment. Could you imagine giving the Kikwi elder just a big hug? He's like a giant teddy bear. I know, our door is very squeaky. Sounds like a Kikwi. Squeak! I got the slingshot! Dun, 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 dun. Now I finally have something to put in our item slot. With that slingshot, you should be able to find a path into the deep woods where that temple is. To start, why not try shooting that curled up vine over there? But that'll open it. The curled up vine is cute. Hold ZR. I know how to use a slingshot. If you run out of ammunition, just grab some seeds from the fruit that grows on trees over there. I'd rather just grab some weeds at first. Just sling weeds at your opponent. Now go find that girl. I'll be rooting for you. Yeah, there we go. So you're familiar with this game, right, Finite Master? I think everyone else watching, well, Berlin left to go get some sleep. But he and Henry haven't seen this game at all. It's like, this is our first exposure to it. Get off me, boy! I don't want to get my head pooped on. No, no bird poop. Not today! One of your favorites? Yeah! So much of a favorite that you spelled it wrong. Ah, fine, I accidentally pushed the A and B button. And it skipped right past whatever she was trying to tell me. Maybe my favorite Zelda. See, this is a nice cultured opinion. Plus, Skyward Sword has not received nearly enough love. It's a good game, but it's underappreciated. Damn, there you go. What would you say your least favorite Zelda is, if you had to pick one? I think, like, I haven't played the Oracle games, and I haven't played, like, A Link to the Past, or the first two. Again, bitch boy, what? Ankle reveal. Your ambition has become a VTuber and do an ankle reveal stream. So yeah, I haven't played those, but I've played pretty much every other Zelda game besides that. Well, not counting like spin-offs and CDI ones, obviously not. But I'd say my least favorite out of all of them was probably Link's Awakening. Not that it was a bad game or anything, this doesn't appeal to me as much as the others. Shit! No, shut up! Oh, I should have just run over and smacked you upside the head. You wouldn't call your cronies. Majora's Mask was your least favorite? We lost some cold game points. That's like my top Zelda game. Cause it's so interesting and like breaks the mold on so many things. It's got so many different themes of like happiness and ow, ow, ow! I'm getting assaulted! Ow, ow! No! What? Ah! I didn't even get that close to the nest. It has so many themes of like happiness and sadness and so many themes of loss and stuff in it. It's so great. How did you not like it? I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I could not finish it. I mean, it's fair. It's fair. You know, not every game is for everybody. Like, yeah, a lot of people love Link's Awakening. It feels kind of weird for me to not like it that much. Dang, I was hoping to get his attention. I got tired of doing the same thing over and over. To be fair, if you don't know what you're doing, that game is a lot to take in. Because it's so different and there's so many different things you can do. And some stuff you have to be very, very careful not to mess up the exact time you do it. Like, it has to be done at a specific time of day, and if you miss it, well, you gotta, like, restart. Oh, my shield took damage. You gotta, like, restart the whole cycle. Just to do this thing you missed. Although the 3DS version did fix some of the issues like that. It also caused some issues, but it fixed some issues. So I guess he gets points for the issues it fixed. Question mark? It takes points away, though, for causing some problems. Yo, bro, look at this. You don't like Link to the Past? Oh, I haven't played it. But yeah, I don't really have an opinion on it. But again, you know, not everything is for everybody. Loads of people love Link to the Past too. It's like one of people's top tier Zelda games. And it's like, well, sometimes it's just not your thing. It's like how I appreciate all the ones people don't appreciate. Skyward Sword, Spirit Tracks, Phantom Hourglass. Oh god, I missed one! No, Link, keep going, Link, keep going. Ah! Oh, here you go. You got 5 Deku seeds. These small seeds serve as any vision for your slingshot. Make sure you've always got a few on hand. Or did I say handy? Or did I say you make sure you've always got a few hands? I can't tell anymore. You got 1 woodland rhino beetle. Collectors often polish the hard carapaces huh? of these beetles to make them tougher. It's the strongest of all the insects, and it's the first one Rune managed to catch. And I just played Ocarina of Time just before, so the reused assets may have dulled the appeal all. And yes, I kept doing the game by the schedule. Also, I did the Wii emulator version. See, I think Majora's Mask is better played if you've played Ocarina of Time. Maybe not like just before, but you want to play Ocarina of Time first, in my opinion. But I think the reused assets are also something else that makes it special. It's like, yeah, I reused a lot that Ocarina of Time used, but it created like a whole new game and stuff using those same assets, which I think is impressive. It's got its own feel and everything, despite having a lot of the same character models and stuff. Okay, so like, I want to tell you something. There was one time that, Power and his sister were like, playing Skyward Sword, and they hit the goddess cube before Gorko could start talking about it. So then he's just like, this goddess cube here, and there was nothing there because it was activated. I don't know how close I have to get Gorko to start talking about it, but you have to get fairly close for you to even reach the goddess cube. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, okay, so I still have to be closer. But if I could trigger this again, it would be super funny. Come on, almost there. Oh, almost. Almost. Oh, it's like hitting the grass in front of it. Dude. Almost. Ah, there you go. Dang it! Man! He just skipped his entire line of dialogue. What? Did they fix that? Is that not a thing? Is that not a thing in the HD version? He used to be like, look at this cube here. I've seen these cubes all over the surface, all over the place. I don't know what they do, but they're so fascinating. And he said all of that when there wasn't a cube there. I was hoping to recreate it. Man, I'm disappointed now. I think he reacted to that whirly beam thing you shot out of your sword. And where do you think the cube shot up to anyhow? This mystery just got a whole lot more mysterious. The text saying there are cubes like that one all over this land. Tell you what, you blast as many of those cubes as you can find. If you find out more about them along the way, you come see me. I'm really disappointed that I could not remake that glorious moment. Are the 8 hours of Zelda tutorials over yet? Oh, well, I'm done playing the intro, if that's good enough. Hi, Legendary Axe. Oh, hey, I found another one. That was fast. They patched it, They patched it! I know! Right? Why? Just leave that unpatched. Come on. They should release a patch where they officially unpatch it. Oh, but I guess we already played through it, so it wouldn't matter anyway. Dang it. Oh, it was so funny. Look at this cube here. Cube, non-existent. I was so hoping to recreate it. I said no. Wah. Wah. Look, it's sad room. I know I don't look sad. I look very smug right now. But I am very sad. Sad inside. I cry not on the outside, but on the inside. Anyway. Look at this quote-unquote cube here. I know, right? That's exactly what that felt like. Oh. The door is sealed shut. Or maybe just check it again. The door is sealed shut. What about if I check it now? The door is sealed shut. Oh, like 4 times the charm, right? The door is sealed shut. Maybe I'll just try it again. The door is sealed shut. Let me guess. What? Every time I go to aim at anything, it just starts soaring off the side of the screen. And the door is sealed shut. The door is sealed shut. Hey, look, the door is no longer sealed shut. The door is sealed shut. Dungeon time. The door is unsealed shut. I like that emote. Master, I have bad news. Oh no, more bad news. Just what I needed in my life today. Let's go. The auras of many creatures reverberate throughout this temple. As a result, I can't isolate Zelda's aura. You will not be able to track her here. Which means I can't use dowsing? And that's a bad thing? Sounds like good news to me. I'm only hearing good things over here. Let's go. Dungeons are my place to be. Given the situation, I suggest you look around to see where we should move next. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go. Come on, there you go. I think if you guys are wondering what that beeping noise is, like that, that's me recentering the sword. I push a button to make sure the tracking is centered. Just in case you guys were curious what it was. So if you hear that, you know I'm recentering it. I often do it when I'm aiming, but sometimes I do it just when I'm holding the sword too, just to make sure. I want that heart. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I want that ruby. Ah! I'll be sad when the gift sub disappear. Oh yeah, you've got a gift sub there. Well, you could. Hypothetic. I wonder if I can shoot that from down here. I can see that switch. There you go. You could always resubscribe tomorrow during my during the Chaos Live B-movie script reading stream that we're doing. And yes, that is a real thing we're doing. Chaos Live special event. B-movie script reading. It's a subathon. Every time someone subs, we start the script over. He who descended from the sky, lend your ear to the wise voice of the servants who brought you to the firm soil. Master Link, it is likely that I am the servant this tablet is referring to. To help you with your mission, the goddess gave me a massive quantity of knowledge about this land. Should you find yourself in need of answers, I hope you won't hesitate to call on me by pressing down. If you target an object with ZL, then press down, I will tell you all the information I know about it. Let's see. This magical sentry has a natural tendency to stare at the tip of pointed objects. Do I want to know what it's looking at right now? The screen looks so wrong. It literally looks like it's looking straight at Link's crotch. Okay. Didn't it look like that? Want to take 12 hours just like that? Maybe. I mean, I'm sure at some point there's gonna be a cutoff. Like, okay, Fire can only stream until like 4 p.m. my time tomorrow. So obviously, even if people kept subscribing, there would eventually be an end. But like, how many times we would restart before the end? Oh, you know, only Murray can decide that. Ah! Dang, I was hoping to get you before you're ready to defend yourself. Hey, look at that! A switch! Oh! Crouch. But there's a limit. We'll probably just go until we can't anymore, honestly. I'm just surprised we're actually even doing it. Right. Master, I detect targetable objects in your immediate vicinity. Gee, you don't say. I was literally trying to target the Skulltula when I brought her out. That's the whole reason I pushed the button for her. Why? Why are you like this? If you press down while targeting a person or an object with ZL, I will provide you with information on that subject. That's literally what I was doing. I was already trying to ask you for information. Okay, Skulltula. This giant species of spider inhabits the deepest areas of forest. It attacks with highly adhesive webbing in order to prevent its prey from escaping. It has a tough outer carapace. How do you pronounce that? Is it carapace? Carapace. But its stomach may be vulnerable to attack. I am currently conducting additional analysis on its movement patterns. You have defeated 0 of this enemy type. I am unable to analyze your battle performance rating with this enemy due to insufficient data. There we go. Dead. 2 doors lead to rooms left and right, but they will only open when the gemstones are stuffed. One is above, one below. You drop anything? No! Spiders should drop something good. You think they would. Halt! So is the whole group mate, Mori, Faye, Fire, or just you and Fire? Whole group! Well, I'm still waiting to hear Mori, like, if he's confirmed joining us. But as far as Faye and Fire and me, we're all gonna be there. I think Mori will be there too, though. I'll just have to check in with him. Funny thing was actually Faye's idea. I can't remember we had him, like, the idea during... I think we had it during the Mario Party stream. He had the idea. When I was playing with him and Muffin Top, he's like, we should do a subathon reading a B-movie script. And I was like, you know, I like that idea. And it became a reality. Crazy son of a gun. That describes him so perfectly. He's so chaotic, it's beautiful. Okay, one's above, one below. Oh dang, maybe I should have come over here before letting the water. Why is there just a random rupee on the ground? Where did that come from? Also, why did I say lighting the water? Light the water on fire. The fire? Water's in the fire. Why? Water in the fire. Why? I don't understand. Why does somebody go over here? Go away! At least I finally got to do the fatal blow on something. Yeah. What? I'm happy for the stream plan tomorrow though, because like I've been wanting to kind of branch out with my streams more often in general. Because like while I love the gameplay streams, I feel like, yeah, like we've done that so much recently and haven't really branched out from it, that it would be nice to try some different things. So like when Faye came up with that, I was like, I was mostly on board with it. Not for the crazy idea itself, but just that it'd be a chance to do something different. Especially with the whole team too. That's something else nice. Like, I haven't been able to collab with Fire at all recently, just because she's been busy with like art commissions and stuff. I think she's gonna start being free more starting next month. But you know, it's still a ways away, and I really want to be able to do something with her again, so I'm excited for that too. In a room with 2 glittering gemstones, you shall find a temple map. Gaze upon that map until your eye finds the X, for it is there that you must strike another gemstone and reveal a path. Okay. We're talking about this room? How do I zoom in? Well, I don't know if you were finding like talking about this gemstone. I just hit that. Oh, nice spider. Yep, can't have a forest dungeon without spiders. Hang on, I'm scratching my eye. Blech. Oh, yeah, it's not every day you get to collab with everyone on your team. Definitely not. That was originally something we were gonna try to do like once a month. But then, yeah, we just kind of got caught up with some different things. And there's still a lot of work to do since we don't have that much staff right now. So a lot of the work is like split between us. Yeah, now we got Zelda on the map. Funny how Link just knows she's over there, so now she's marked on the map. It also reveals the location of the treasure chest, so be sure to take a look. I will not. I just did take a look, and that's enough for me. Master, I have information for you. You have obtained a map of this area. You can view it by pressing I almost said 11 for some reason. You can view it by pressing 11. Wish you luck, thank you. Here's the tracker on her. I find it funny that you even get Zelda marked on the map because, like, yeah, how does Link know he's over there? And Fi already said she's not able to track her due to there being too many monster readings here. So I'm like, how? Fi stated she can't track her. So like, how the frick do they have her exact location? Link's obtained Fi's powers. Maybe that's why Fi can't track her. Link stole her power. The position of doors and their locks, as well as the position and status of treasure chests, can be confirmed on the map with marks such as X. However, be aware that you will be unable to use beacons here due to the indoor nature of this environment. It's fine. It's literally fine with me. I don't like using beacons. There are only 2 instances of the game that I would ever use beacons. One is the part we already did, where it forces you to put one out just to show you how to use them. The other is in the future. You guys will know it when we get to it. I'm still sad though that the instructor Horwell doesn't talk about the auto jump anymore. Did you know about that, Finite Master? They took Instructor Horwell's dialogue about the auto jump away. He doesn't say how awesome the auto jump is anymore. Oh, come on, Link. Stop getting knocked over by a freaking spider. There, finally. Jeez, I lost 2 hearts to that thing. I lost 2 hearts to getting bumped by a spider. She kind of looks like a mouse with the eyes in between. Dang, did not hear about that. No one's talking about it. I just noticed because I know he used to talk about it. And when he didn't, it stood out to me. I have literally not seen anyone talking about it. So that's why I made a tweet about it. I don't think anyone liked that tweet. Nobody liked this. See, nobody likes that Horwell doesn't talk about it anymore. Oh, the auto jump. It has a nice ring to it. Right? Henry knows the dialogue and he's never even played this game. He's never even seen the dialogue. But it's not here anymore. Well, okay, if they included the Bilosite fight in the Thunder Dragon's Lightning Round, I will be happy, okay? I can get over the auto jump dialogue being missing if they just made that one super important crucial change. I'm just looking at how smooth the game looks. Ah, cutscene ruined it. I'm like, I'm just looking at how smooth the game looks on my TV, and it starts playing cutscene. Look how smooth. Oh my god. Like, I didn't notice till now just how smooth this game is now. Whoa. Okay. No, Keys, go away. Screw you. We could be in the minority, but it's so important. I I never saw anyone complaining about the biosite fight either, though, which is stupid. Like, why am I the only one who cares about this? Mini boss time! Oh, I almost tried to beat a backflip again. Hang on. Try harder than that. I like stuff that's designed in this game, but they're not that hard to play. Ocarina of Time style foes are the ones that are tricky. Kind of like the real Master Swordsmen. Shadow boundlessly sound explodes just like in real life. Is that a style post? Yes, it was. It was a style post. It's one of my favorite items in this game. I have found Twilight Princess have some tough bosses. Twilight Princess is really cool. I love all the bosses in Twilight Princess. You have acquired a new item. Analysis of this object's insect-like profile and wings indicates it can fly. After launching it, you can remotely pilot the device. The sharp structure on the front of the device can sever threads and deliver a blow to smaller objects. Press. Oh yeah! I don't need to read about that anymore. Fine, I know how to pilot the beetle. You know, a really funny thing is I heard that when people played this game, a lot of people thought you needed to use the beetle to fight Girham, so they kept launching the beetle at him and was really confused when they found he didn't do anything. And like, I can understand where you think that, because you usually do use the dungeon's item to fight the boss, but that never even crossed my mind when I got to the Girham fight for the first time. It's like, you just fight him with a sword, that's it. Okay, before anything else, I gotta get rid of these things so they won't bother me in my efforts to get some attention that I know is there. Go the freak away! I want to get this before I forget. Piece of heart. Make it, come on, make it, beetle, make it, you can make it! Ah, there you go. The beetle has a limit to how far it can go from you and how long it can fly. Ta-da! First piece of pie. This boss gave me deja vu of the skeleton boss on that ship. Is that one in this game or Twilight? Can't remember. Skeleton boss on the ship. Well, there is a ship in this game, but there's not a skeleton boss. And there is a skeleton boss in Twilight Princess, but there's not a ship. I don't know. Wait. Oh, no, I remember we're supposed to go down. Okay. He launched the beetle. But must be Twilight then. I'm trying to remember what ship you're talking about. I mean, yeah, I don't know. You imagine if they put Beetle in Twilight Princess? That would be really funny. You imagine in Twilight Princess's art style. Oh, gosh! That was fast. See, you give me a game I'm good at, I'm no longer bad at video games. Now Henry can finally admit it. Okay, I wish the Joy-Con aiming wouldn't go all over the place every single time I have to aim, but I can deal with that. See, Henry, all it took was giving me a game I actually know how to play. Yeah, there's a specific spot we want to put this in. I believe a little closer. Yeah, this will be fine. I guess recently I joke more on basement than you're bad. Yeah, no, I haven't seen the you're bad at gaming jokes recently. Instead, people keep accusing me of children torture, which isn't much better. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, the one that was thinking of was the robot skeleton pirate this game. Oh, if you said robot skeleton, I would have remembered. It's a mini boss, not a boss. That's why it had me confused. I was thinking, oh, bosses. Yeah, you're talking about Skirbo. Skirbo is one of like the best parts of Skyward Sword. He's such a unique mini boss. Okay, about to get my head knocked off by a giant spider. That does not sound like a pleasant thing to go. Dude, get this thing out of my way so I can go through. Jeez. I forgot it was a robot. Rip. How could you forget Skirbo's a robot? Although to be honest though, like yeah, if you said just mini boss, I probably would have remembered. But I was thinking like skeleton boss on a ship. Wonder who that could be. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't think there's any boss that matches up with that. They're either skeleton bosses or they're on ship bosses. They're either both of those, you know. Like it's one or the other. They should make a skeleton boss that's on a ship though, that'd be cool. Hey, Stalja. This is a snake monster from before the dawn of time. 3 bone-plated heads and a thirst to cause pain keep it writhing even beyond death. Ah, so he's a sadist. That's his kink. My analysis shows that to defeat this cursed snake, all 3 of its heads must be simultaneously destroyed. Skeleton boss in the ship, it's Cortez! Ah, hey, there we go, Cortez from 1000 Year Door! A skeleton boss in a ship. See, if Zelda doesn't have it, Mario does. What? There you go. I remember the first time I ran into that Saldra, it was like really, really tough. It's not really once you've done it a good few times though. Oh my god. You know what? You know what? Suffer. Dang, someone can distract him long enough that I could actually hit him. Yeah, Pokemons don't like the beetle. I don't know if that's common knowledge, but they don't like the beetle at all. Another switch. We're almost to the end of this dungeon. Okay, so here's the way I deal with this dude. Keep going until he notices. Okay, then go. Oh god, I forgot! I forgot about that dude. I forgot! That's not how I deal with him because I forgot to summon that dude. Never mind. Oh yeah, now I remember. Well, let me show you guys that they're scared of the beetle first. Yeah, I remember how I deal with it now. Never mind. I was lying the first time. Look, he hates it. He hates the beetle. Okay. Oh well, now he's coming over here because he's pissed off because I scared him to death. Goodbye. Wow, that just straight up made him explode! What the heck? Slingshot of death over here. I can understand it exploding a keys. I did not think it would explode the vocal blade. What the heck? That was a weak vocal blade. Oh, there you go. I don't think I've ever touched his heart plant ever. Well, now I have. I'm going to have to lurk for a bit. I try to come back before you finish your stream. Okay, fine, Master. It was good talking to you before you just had to lurk. Hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. I'm still upset that I took damage to my shield though. Like, I know I can just go have it repaired and like, it's only 1 hit of damage. But I really hate taking damage to my shield. I just hate it. Okay, down. I have to head out as well, everyone. Take care. Bye, everyone. Take care. Thank you for sticking around and watching. Honestly, going through like a more traditional dungeon again. Wait, what? Oh, I ran out of Deco seeds! How? I haven't even used the slingshot that much! Oh, wait. I could use the beetle for this. Yeah. This is a good thing I got the beetle because I ran out of Deco seeds. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Like going to a traditional dungeon again just really makes me hope that like Breath of the Wild 2 will have more traditional dungeons. I mean, I don't hate the Divine Beast and the shrines like other people do. I think they're really unique and I'm happy that Nintendo played with some different ideas for once. But I do have to admit that I do like the more traditional dungeons better. I wouldn't mind if they still had like shrines around and stuff, but as long as there were some traditional dungeons, you know, at least a few of them. We're talking like 4 or 5 here. Okay. Okay, now I can go fight the boss. I don't think there's anything else worth getting in the dungeon. Like, stop ducking. I'm not trying to duck, I'm just trying to walk. How does walk translate to ducking in your life? Let me just take a look at the map if I'm curious. Yeah, I think we've got everything now. It's not a very big dungeon. It's actually really short once you just like stop and look at it. Okay. I also think this was interesting. Like how each lock, the boss key, I mean, it's like a puzzle. Although I know that got a fair bit of hate too, so like I don't know if Nintendo would ever bring it back. I kind of hope they do though. What is the difference? Traditional have keys and rooms? Well, I guess the biggest difference was like it's Best Boy. Divine Beasts are a lot smaller. There's no mini boss fight. I don't know, there wasn't much variety. Like, the Divine Beasts all kind of have the same vibe to them, like the same feel. Like, they're different, but they all feel kind of the same. Whereas, traditional dungeons in any traditional Zelda game, like, you've got like a forest temple, and an earth temple, and like, depending on the game, those can be different. Like, you could have an earth temple in one game that's totally different from an earth temple in another game. You know, dungeons that are in the sky, in the water. You got all these different themes and stuff you can go with. But, you know, whereas the Divine Beasts, I know they feel like kind of the same thing for each one. And like with the shrines, that's definitely the case. They feel very, very, very similar. So I can understand why people would want them back. Okay. H. What is H? What does H mean? Ice dungeon. Yeah, like an ice dungeon. Hey, look who it is. Best boy in the series that they need to bring back for another game. Oh. I thought that tornado I stirred up would have tossed and torn you apart. Yeah, here you are, not in pieces. Big wow! I feel like he's underestimates me a lot. Not that your life or death has any consequence. Little did he know, it did! H is the key. Oh yeah, it did look like an H. It's just the girl that matters now. Moonwadora? I can sense her here, just beyond this door. Well, actually, I'm over here. You're actually looking away from me. But, okay, you're trying your best. As we plucked Her Majesty from her perch in the cloud, and now she's ours. Oh, but listen to me, I'm being positively uncivil. Allow me to introduce myself. Why was Girahim not more popular? Like, he's super popular, but he could have been more popular, you know? I'm the demon lord who presides over this land you look down upon. This is the world you call the surface. You may call me Girahim. How do they know we call it the surface though? Like, how does he know that? Has he been like sneaking up the Skyloft to read through our books? Just teleports up there, like, oh, interesting books on Skyloftian culture. Just stop and take a peek for a few hours. In truth, I very much prefer to be indulged with my full title, Lord Girahim, but I'm not fussy. I just think it's interesting that, like, he knows that, because the only way they would call it the surface is, like, if they live in the clouds, because back when they still lived on the ground, there would be no reason for them to call it the surface. Like, the surface of what? So that's clearly a term coming from their life up in the clouds. But Girahim, I don't think Girahim's actually allowed to go up there. Like, he can't. Which is why, that's the spoilers. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, it's spoilers is gonna be coming in this exact conversation. Wait, no, he already said that. The tornado. Well, tornado's his. So yeah, so that's why it took us so long to make the tornado. That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, oh yeah, he already said that, so there's not really spoilers in this fight. Did you really just draw your sword? Foolish boy. He talks so eloquently. By all rights, the girl should have fallen into our hands already. Yet you took you thousands upon thousands of years. Well, I guess not, actually. I can't really talk about that, though, because that's spoilers. Man, it sucks knowing the story of this game. You just can't talk about it. She was nearly ours when that loathsome servant of the goddess snatched her away. Do you have any idea how that made me feel inside? Like you wanted an apple juice box. When I get frustrated, I want an apple juice box. Furious, outraged, sick, what the heck? Does anyone remember when those lines got like made fun of all over the internet when this game first came out? This turn of events has left me with a strong appetite for bloodshed. Big wow. Best boy is Zelda, she is Seek, and Tetra. Best boy is Zelda? I mean, Zelda's certainly great enough that she could top both Best Girl and Best Boy, but Girahim still has her beat on the Best Boy part. Still, it hardly seems fair, being of my position, to take all of my anger out on you. See, this is what my friend needed to realize before he screamed at me in the parking lot. It's unfair for him to take all of his anger out on me. Friend, if you're watching this, you suck! Which is why I promise up front not to murder you. Oh wow, how nice. Now, I'll just beat you within an inch of your life. I like how I'm just so nonchalantly reading this. Wow, I'm gonna get beaten half to death. Highlight of my day. Okay, is my sword centered? Okay, no it's not. I mean, yes it is now. Oh yeah, woohoo. I have no confirmed information about this man other than he refers to himself as a demon lord. Hylia couldn't give you any information on the demon lord, not demon lord, the demon king's henchman. Really? 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 I sense a powerful and evil aura, and I estimate his level of ability is highly adept. However, according to analysis, he has yet to reveal his true power. Doesn't have any more information. More info! Speech analysis indicates absolute confidence in his own ability. I can gather that much without you fighting. Master, you must watch for Girahim's ability to grasp your sword with his bare right hand. Bear? He's got a glove on. It's not bear. It is highly probable that he observes the angle you hold your sword at and prepares his defense accordingly. I recommend attacking from the direction opposite his hand. I mean, I know all this already. I'm just curious what files say about it. This is all the information I have at the present time. When I have more information to report, Master, your sword will flash and you can always press down to call on him. Furthermore, when you require information about your equipment or your surroundings, please select it. Okay. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Hey girl, hey. Oh, you gotta dose my sword. Boop. No. Okay. Yeah, this phase is like really easy if you just know how to avoid his hand, which is super easy. Super easy, and then I immediately get caught after. It's easy when you're not being dumb. But pretty much the only thing I'll try to do is grab your sword. He can take it from you too. I just want to take it from you. No, here, I'm here. Take it. Hey, quite the sword you have here. For so long as you telegraph your attacks like the novice you are, you'll never land a blow. Why does he tell you how to fight him? Throw it! Oh wow, ow, it just lands on my feet. Yeah, if you leave it there, he'll like walk back over to it and pick it up again. He'll just keep picking it up until you pick it up. Who play with him? And Girahim thinks he is the one who plays, but little did he know, Rune is a much bigger player than Girahim. No! Actually, the first time I fought him, I actually died the first time. Oh god. Because I didn't know how to avoid that dashing attack, and he does it quite often in this fight. But you just want to move your sword and like attack him on the opposite side of his sword. So like he'll move his sword to his side. Oops, I'm like not paying attention, sorry. Yeah, he puts his sword on one side of him. You just want to attack him on the other side, because that shows you what side of you he's gonna dash to. But I did not realize that the first several times I fought him actually, so I ended up dying the first time, which I think is hilarious because in this fight, he's not actually trying to kill you. He's just like toying with you. So I always make the joke that like he accidentally kills you. Oops. I'm like still not paying attention. He accidentally kills you if you die to him in this fight. And I just think it's really funny to think of it like him killing the player just completely by mistake. He just looks like your dead corpse in the ground. Whoops. Well, you put up more of a fight than I would have thought possible out of such a soft boy. How would you know I'm soft if you just met me? I literally pulled my sword on you, dude. You call that soft? But don't clap for yourself quite yet. That sword of yours is the only reason you still live. Right. He just doesn't want to admit that he lost. He just feels bad about that. I fear I spent far too long teasing and toying with you. Right. I didn't spend long enough. I should have teased you more. That girl's presence has all but faded from this place, which means there's no reason to linger here. Goodbye, Sky Child. Run and play this time. Get in my way again, though, and you're dead. You know the funny thing is he calls Link like Sky Child like one time in the entire game, which is right there. But like that term became like so heavily used across so much like Link with Girham romance fanfiction. I read a lot of it when I was younger. Cringe, I know. But I just think it's funny how, like, yeah, he says it literally one time. And then all of these different fanfictions from all these different authors have such a heavy emphasis on the nickname. Like, it's used so many times. It's like, why? He said this one time. What is this attachment to this nickname that he uses once? I like this location though. Did you know you can come here in Breath of the Wild? This spring, you can come to this spring in Breath of the Wild. I don't know if I've been there yet in my playthrough, but it's actually really nice. The Spring of Power that we've been to, I know is one of those locations. I just can't remember. I believe I commented on it. I'm pretty sure I did. Is there a rupee up there? I thought I saw a rupee up there when it was like angling the screen. Is there a rupee up here? That I just never realized was up here? Oh my god, there's a rupee up here. Is there a rupee on the other columns? No, there's not. There's just a random red rupee. Okay. Okay, the first thing I want to do... Hi, fish! I want to come around here. There's actually a goddess cube right here. There's not one at the other spring, so... It's just this one. And I want to get it because I don't want the ball to come back here. Okay. Yeah, I always like the shade of like bluish purple that's used on any divine goddessy thing like that. And like goddess cubes and stuff. They're not goddess cubes, but like the goddess chests for sure though, when you haven't opened them yet and they've been unlocked. They're like that nice pretty shade of bluish purple. I love that. Master, I have a message written in the language of the gods of old. Allow me to translate for you. From the edge of time, I guide you, the one chosen to carry out the goddess's mission. The spirit maiden who descended from the clouds must travel to two sacred places to purify her body, implying that Zelda is tainted. You stand in one of these places, Skyview Spring. The other is known as the Earth Spring. See, why does this spring get such a nice, interesting name, Skyview Spring, but the other one's just the Earth Spring? This second spring is hidden away deep within the scorched earth of Eldin. The The spirit maiden, ever mindful of the heavy task entrusted to her, has set out for this second sacred place. Big wow, it's another rock! I like how it has like the red diamond, the ruby on it. It's like your head. Why did she go into the sword at the end of the cutscene only to immediately come back out to talk to us? Master, as I just translated, again, repeating what was just said, it would appear that Zelda purified herself in the waters of the spring. I calculated 97% chance that she has already set out for Eldon, where another great spring exists. However, it is not clear what method of travel Zelda used to move from here to her next destination. How about by foot? I can't imagine. Eldon's not that far away from Farm Woods, right? You could probably walk there. My analysis suggests you should take this tablet to the altar in Skyloft. Doing so will likely open a new column of light on the surface, allowing you to descend to another area and continue your search for Zelda. The bird statue that transports you back to the sky should be in the forest you previously passed through. I see, it's good to get that goddess cube before you trigger the thing at the altar, because it automatically brings you back out here after. Are you okay? What's the spinning? She was dancing. Hey, it's me, Queen. Did you find the girl? No. Who are you? That's so mean. Oh, that's too bad. But it sounds like you at least know where you need to search next to find her, Queen. That's something, right? I'm so glad I've finally been reunited with all my Queen friends. It's all thanks to you, Queen. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. With any luck, hopefully you'll find that girl you've been searching for real soon, Koku. Take care, okay? Although if the Kikwis know it's super dangerous in the deep woods area, why does Machi just come out here by himself? The things I will never understand. To the sky, let's go. Oh man, I just noticed it's 11:35 here. Dang, I didn't think it'd be that late already. Oh man, I was gonna start flying and be like, well, once we get up here, I'll probably end the stream for now. Of course, Fine has to interrupt again. She just wants to prolong the stream. She just doesn't want it to end yet. Okay. When you hit that goddess cube with the Skyward strike earlier, I was able to detect a resulting energy reaction above the clouds. You know, whenever Fi comes out and talks to us on our bird like this, we're like not moving. If you look at the background, we're not moving at all. So can you imagine if someone else on their Loftwing flew past and just saw Link suspended in place on this bird talking to a floating blue woman? I don't even want to think. I don't even want to start to think what they would think about that. Like, they'd be like, what the frick is that? Honestly, until people say fanfics are creepy, I didn't know. I would write fan stories and fan write without knowing that. I mean, you don't really need to know writing to do fanfiction. That's kind of an everybody thing. Although, a lot of the fanfictions I read, like, I was very picky about what fanfiction I would read. Because a lot of fanfiction, it was either so poorly written, I just could not get into it no matter what the story was, or it would not have Girahim acting like he normally would. I once read a fanfiction. It wasn't a Gira Link fanfiction, like shipping Girahim with Link. It was like a Girahim X Reader fanfiction. And it started with, it's like Girahim's perspective. He's just in his domain, kind of chilling, not really doing much of anything. He looks out the window and oh, here's some human girl falling from the clouds, falling towards the forest. And Girahim's just watching. He doesn't know why, but he suddenly feels very compelled to go save her. And so he does. And I'm just sitting here like, I'm sorry, what? If Girahim saw a human falling from the clouds, unless it was like Zelda, he would not go save her. He would probably just watch her fall and then go dance on a corpse or something. Girahim just walks over and like puts his feet on her and just like dabs on her corpse. That sounds like something Girahim. I feel like Girahim is more likely to dab on someone's corpse than go save them without good reason. He's not exactly the most empathetic character. So yeah, like the moment I read that, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not reading the rest of this. You've already lost me. And it was so bad, I never forgot it. This was years ago I read this. I still remember. So yeah, I was very, very picky about the fanfiction I read. There were some really good ones that I would recommend. Some of them aren't up anymore though, which sucks. My favorite one is not up anymore, but it's also not exactly vanilla either, so moving on. The location I have marked on your map indicates a spot where I sense an energy reaction. Cool, okay. Two of them there. I advise you. Oh, fine, stop advising me to do stuff. I can decide this for myself. Me, I don't understand why people dislike Fi so much. She's such a cute, wholesome, helpful partner. Also me. Fi, shut up, I already know this. Come on, speed portal lock. Like, I don't know, I became a Pokemon monster. Ow! Sorry, bird! I look away for 2 seconds to read my chat. This is what I get. Here it is. Off. This shade of the blue is purple. Can you just turn off my dowsing for a second? No, turn off the dowsing. Just look how pretty this shade is. The blue is purple of like goddessy divine things. It's really pretty. I love it. You got a gold rupee. It's worth a staggering 300 rupees. Shh, don't tell anyone. Well, I mean, at least 4 people who are watching this right now already know. So, and that's not counting anyone who's watching the VOD on YouTube after this. Hi, YouTube. Hello. There's also people on Twitch who might just watch the VOD after this. Hi, people on Twitch who were not here when this was live. Okay, where's the other one? It's here somewhere. Here it is, found it. You made your adventure pouch bigger! It's an extra adventure pouch slot. You can now fit an additional item inside. Nice. Rude. Girahim is best boy. Also rude. Shut up, I was the one toying with you. Maybe I should have done longer. True, I feel like I make a better Girahim than Girahim does. You think I should just commission a Girahim cosplay model? One day I just show up and I've got my hair covering half my face and I'm just wearing Girahim's clothes. Be like, hi guys, it's me Girahim. I sound just like him. Blah. That's a lot of money I don't have right now, but that would be really funny. Oh yeah, let's come back over here. Okay, fine. No, I don't need to talk to you. No, fine, leave me alone. Just trying to get my attention. I just want to go find a bird statue. We going to save and take a break. I don't want to be up too late because I gotta be up and ready decently early to prepare for my B-movie script reading stream. Okay, well that's that. Hi John Jungle, when did you get here? I hope it wasn't just now because I'm about to end. Okay. Oh, jump back over here. See, that was fun. I like Sky. Well, actually, Skyward Temple is not one of my favorite dungeons. Actually, it's so short and just the vibe is so dark and kind of creepy, crawly. I know that's the vibe they're going for though, so like they did a good job with that. Just not my favorite. If I had to pick a favorite dungeon from Skyward Sword, see, here's the thing. When it comes to me and favorite dungeons, I've actually never really been able to wait, hang on. I should change this to a just chatting thing now. Just chatting. For just a few minutes, that will be just chatting. Before I end the stream. Okay. When it comes to picking dungeons, what are my favorite? I'm actually, like, I mostly feel indifferent towards dungeons. With, like, bordering on dislike. Indifferent bordering on dislike. That's usually how I feel about dungeons. Well, it's not like, I don't know why. I just don't usually actively enjoy a dungeon. I think the only one I really enjoyed was Face Shrine from Link's Awakening. Usually I'm just okay with dungeons. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm so excited to do the puzzles. Like, no, I'll get excited for the mini boss. I'll get excited for the boss. But when it comes to like just the puzzles and everything else in the dungeon, I'll feel okay about it or I'll feel upset about it depending on which dungeon it is. So it depends. My favorite one from Skyward Sword, if I had to pick one, not the last one. The last dungeon is my absolute least favorite out of any dungeon in the series and I hate it. I won't give spoilers. Well, I guess anyone who knows what the last dungeon is, they know what I'm talking about. They know. But if I had to pick a favorite out of Skyward Sword, maybe the next one. I like the music that plays in the next one. It's really cool. But I also do like the Ancient Cistern. But do I like it like as going through it like a dungeon? Maybe the Earth Temple then, like the next temple. I think that would be my favorite if I had to pick one. I'm not a big fan of the third dungeon. I'm really not, and I hate the last dungeon. Which kind of sucks, it's the last one. Like, you know, leave the best for last. But then, I don't like the last one at all. There's like one thing I like about it, and that's it. You got here just now, just woke up. That's what you get for trying to have a healthy sleep schedule, John Jungle. I guess you can always watch the VOD afterwards, though. You missed my Girahim fight. Girahim actually showed up in the stream, and you weren't here to see it. Thanks for your stream room. Have your comfy sleep. Thank you. And tomorrow's finally a day off, so I'm gonna have a really good time just relaxing at home. It's gonna be great. First thing I do in the morning is check for Banura's stream. Oh, really? Well, I don't know what time it'll be for you, but I am gonna have that B-movie script reading stream with the rest of Chaos Live. It's tomorrow for me. I guess if you just woke up and it's morning for you, it'll probably be later in the night for you. But yeah, that's a thing that's gonna happen. It's like 10 a.m. EDT. EST. I'm not sure when it swaps back to EST. I think it's EDT right now, like Eastern Daylight Time, and then it swaps back to Eastern Standard Time. I think when the summer ends. But yeah, 10 a.m. for me, so whatever that is in your time zone. Like, man, that's pretty early in the morning. But, it's all because Fire won't be available after 4 p.m., so that's why we're doing it at that time. It's a lot earlier than I usually stream. But I'm excited for it, because, like, yeah, I want to try to branch out with my streams more. I want to try to brainstorm some more ideas and just have some different things that we do, rather than, like, always gaming. I love the gaming streams. I just also feel like, hey, if we try more content, then that'd be more interesting to swap things up, and it also might bring more viewers in and stuff like that. So, yeah. Branch like a tree. Be the biggest banana tree ever. Bigger than that Kikwi Elder. Reading script in morning voice. Joke's on you. Rune doesn't have a morning voice. Rune is a morning person. Dun dun dun. Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid. I thought I had Twitch pulled up my phone already. I guess I didn't open it yet. Let's see who is online for the raid. Hey, Hyperoma Tangerines is online. Oh, we go say hi to him. He was nice enough to stop by my stream. Let's go stop by his. Yeah, Hyperoma. Okay, let's just do the blessed smoke first though. It's the last blessed smoke of the night. Are you happy? Are you excited? Are you smug? You've got to at least be that last one, because if you're not smug, then what are you in life? If you don't ever wake up and you just have a smug moment, then you failed as a person. And I feel so sorry for you. Anyway. Later road, bye, Legendary X. Okay, I just need to type it in. Wait, why is my chat box so small? Okay, that's better. I think it got smaller when I had that issue earlier with a screen covering my entire screen. Hyper. Robo. Tankeries. I hope I spelled that right. Nope, invalid username. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, I got it now. Oh wait, did I forget to type in raid? That might be why it's not doing anything. There you go. Okay, now I got it set up. I wake up feeling not alive daily though. Well, that's why you gotta put on a smile and like encourage yourself when you wake up. Cause what else are you gonna do with your life if you don't, right? Yeah, bye everybody. Thanks for tuning in again. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, as I said, with the rest of Chaos Live, so I hope you guys stop by for that. And, I'll see you guys next time, okay? Have a good night. Okay. Now get off my channel and go to bed. Or go to work. Or go do whatever you're supposed to be doing. Just not here anymore. You're now banned from my channel. Goodbye.